The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trailblazers. At small forward, Tumeni Kamare. At center, Donovan Clingan. At shooting guard, Drew Holiday. At the other guard position, John Morant. At the other forward position, Deni Avdia. The head coach of the visiting team is Chauncey Phillips.
Are both pumped up for this game, aren't we? Two exciting teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Avdia, Holiday out there with John Morant. Then there's Clingan, and it's Kamare in at the 3 spot.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Gobert. Pass to Dosunmu. Gobert the screen. Dosunmu with the bounce pass. And finished off by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Avdia. Not a lot of room. Here's Holiday. Edwards defending. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Avdia.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And Dora says we've watched Avdia. He's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
Clingan with it, defended by Gobert. Morant up and in on the layup.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
He hits the second from the line.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Holiday, the pass to Morant. Shoots over ball. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morant's got his second bucket tonight.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Edwards. Pass to Abaji. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen on Avdia. And that one's good, Abaji.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Morant. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Abaji, the pass to Edwards. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
David, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And Morant's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Gobert, the screen. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Clock at 4. Morant with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Sharp finds Morant. Six to shoot. Excellent D there from Ball. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Ingles. 1:04 left in the first. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
He had stolen by Ingles. And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Ball. Good work there as it goes.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now, here's Sharp. Still scoreless. Williams sets a screen for Sharp to the paint. To end the drought. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Outside Ball. From deep Ingles. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. But Timberwolves on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get things. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Joe Ingles is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And Sharp drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Outside Edwards. From 6 feet. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Portland leading. Here's Love. There's the drive. The layup off target. Avdia against McDaniel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Hey guys, well this year marked the loss of Blazers great, Hall of Famer, and truly a one-of-one, Bill Walton. One of the greatest big men this league has ever seen, known for his incredible passing skills. And off the court, he was just as dedicated to assisting others and making the world a better place. Guys, there is no question Bill Walton will be missed.
His legacy carries on. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. It's Edwards on the wing. He's guarded by Love. Edwards inside. He's going up against Love. Edwards, good. Edwards got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. Bounce pass, Avdia. Williams, a screen on McDaniel. Here's Avdia. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Portland again missing.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Portland grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Anderson finds Avdia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jaden McDaniels. Portland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Avdia. Both free throws good from Avdia. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. On defense, the Trailblazers, they trail by 3. Here's Abaji. picked his pocket. Out left to the wing. Morant kicks to Avdia. Here's Kamara. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Minnesota leading by 3. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Left side, Avdia. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Avdia's got 4 this quarter.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Edwards slashing in, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Pass to Morant. Back to Avdia. Now Klingon. Portland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Avdia gets to Holiday. Over Edwards. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Morant. Klingon with it. Avdia up top. Shoots over Dosunmu. Avdia can't hit.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The 3. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota. 52 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Klingon. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Sharp's checked in.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Morant against Ball. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Ball, the pass to Gobert. From about 16, and so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Portland. Avdia out there with Klingon. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Morant. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot.
He plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
Ball, the pass to Dosunmu. Here's Abaji, defended by Abdia. Here's Dosunmu, and the wing jumper offline. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Kamare, and he banks in the layup. Kamare's got his first points of the night. A little over and gone here in the second half. Has to go Bear. Outside Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Now Klingon. The wide open look here for Holiday. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Abaji. Outside Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Outside Avdia. Here's Kamara. Defended by Dosunmu. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ball with it. Pass to Abaji. Back to Ball. Gobert with a screen for Ball. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Had a hand on it. Morant against Ball. Clinging with it. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Edwards passes to Dosunmu. Holiday against Edwards. Over Holiday. Edwards no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Jaden Sharp's checked in for Portland. Here's McDaniels. Scoreless thus far. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
On the wing, Holiday. For the tie, drills the three-pointer. Holiday's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Now Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now Klingon. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's Avdia. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Gobert. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Sharp. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. A miss that time would have put him up. Minnesota in the lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Joe Ingles is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And then for the Trailblazers, Reith is checked in. And it's Williams in for Avdia. Back to McDaniel. No good on the 3. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Morant finds Holiday. Back to Morant for the lead. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Morant. Here's Williams. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here is Dosunmu. He's got 6. Here's Ball. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Clark. Joe Ingles is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams, a screen on Ingles. Here's Sharp, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Edwards. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Edwards got 19 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time. And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Now here's Sharp to take the lead. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Clark. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Portland.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Dosunmu finds Edwards. And there's the foul. That'll go on Joe Ingles. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time for the next day. If you see yourself on a victory, then you know what to do.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, over the break, Chauncey Billups had some advice for his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Minnesota on D. To the inside. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Good on the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Edwards drives in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. 4 Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Edwards against Holiday. Now here's Morant for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got endless confidence in his ability.
Stolen by Holiday. Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Inside, and there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Launches it. Kamare misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Abaji. Outside, ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Edwards.
Now, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
With the step back. Here's Avdia. The rebound by Dosunmu. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Abaji. On the wing, Dosunmu. Tipped away. Stolen by Avdia. And now Portland on the break. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted in terms of what they've done defensively.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. It's to Abaji. Misses the 3. Portland leading by 5. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Edwards drawing the double team. the screen. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
LaMelo Ball. First personal foul. Third team foul.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they double up Morant. Holiday with the 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Minnesota calls timeout. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise, fans.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. 7-point differential. Edwards, no good. Avdia with it. And so it's Portland winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Drew Holiday.